Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's good, y'all, man? We got the CW sold and DC show future looking bad. Got it? I heard they cancel all them shows, man. They cancel Batgirl, they cancel Scooby-Doo, they cancel a lot of shit. They like, hey, I'm the new motherfucker in town, man. We gonna cancel all of this shit that's going on in the past. We gonna cancel all that shit. You know what I mean? They said we're gonna cancel all this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start something new. You feel me? That's like, you know, that's what the new man said. Shit. He said he got me like Marvel. I'm like, hey, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Cause Marvel ain't no competition. We doing our own thing. We putting out bullshit and we still going crazy, man. We putting out bullshit cause DC ain't doing shit. They put out some good shit. They're like, this shit ass. You feel me? We put out some bullshit like, hey. We just got some content, you know what I mean? But hey, share the video, man. Hey, like it up, sub, y'all, man. And yeah, but that's good. DC on the. I don't know what they on, but hey, I'm gonna still watch their shows because they, you know what I'm saying, they movies and they shows. I'll say the movies is fire. They shows I don't know, but the movies is fire or some of them type shit. But yeah, like it up, sub, yeah, let's get it.
Okay guys, so we got a quick video update finally on a story that's been developing for the better part of this year and parts of last year, and that's regarding the future of the CW. Of course, after the acquisition of WB by Discovery, we knew that the future of the CW was sort of in a weird state of flux. We now know that they have officially been sold, and in the next couple weeks, everything will happen with their new owners taking acquisition of all assets. And we sort of have a hint towards what the future holds in terms of the new ownership. So we're going to kind of quickly just go over all of that right now, and I'll tell you what it means in the end for the stuff you most likely care about in regards to DC. So the news that this whole acquisition happened comes at us from The Hollywood Reporter being the first to officially confirm it. And they do officially reveal that Nextstar, a company based in Texas, which is part of a giant media conglomerate, is officially going to take ownership. And what they're going to be doing is taking over 75% of the network, leaving 12.5% each to Paramount and WB Discovery. Now, the 12.5% is important here because this would mean that they obviously still have a small stake in it, but this sort of guarantees some of that DC content that's currently on there still being more or less irrelevant to the overall network because, again, they're a partner. It's like when Disney took over Hulu. You know, they still had partners in there from other networks, but they made it work with small percentages going to them. So that's the important thing here. And as they talk about what the next, I guess, period of this transition is, which is going to take about estimated 2 to 3 years, it's essentially scaling back everything. Because, as we've covered before, the CW is one of the only networks that's not profitable. They never turn a profit.
Hey, and I know that. Damn.
And they actually talk about that, and the CEO talks about how the CW operates at 0 profits.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not know that shit.
Sometimes even negative. But then in the end, they end up making these sales deals for streaming services, Netflix, for example, where you see some of that offset, so it kind of balances itself out. And again, they're in an interesting position where they still own some of these shows on there, but as we just found out, the future is a little bit murky because things are going to go much cheaper and they're going to start skewing towards an older audience because the audience currently that they were skewing for doesn't justify the costs because you're skewing towards a younger female demographic which doesn't have disposable spending income. They point out Supernatural, for example. Women love that show, but they're not spending on the show.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
So what's the point of doing more things like that?
And
then they point out there's things like Superman and Lois, which is skewing across the board to everybody. So
No, Superman and Lois was good though. I thought season 1. I ain't seen season 2 though, but I thought season 1 though. That's fire though. That show fire though. Okay.
they don't explicitly make it clear what the next step is, besides cutting down budget significantly to the point where they might not be able to make as many shows as they do currently. Which again, you could look at as a positive because, hey, we're not getting more CW terrible DC shows. But also, what does that mean for things like Superman and Lois, which is universally pretty much loved? So, the sale is official, but what it means for the future, who knows? Discovery's already been axing everything, including $90 million films.
Yep, Batgirl and all that other shit.
Multiple.
They going crazy.
Big films. So, I'm going to guess, give it a year and a half. Probably by next summer, we're going to start to hear. And by next fall, when it comes into the mid-season turnaround, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath. So, I guess it's part for the course for what we've seen so far.
Yep. Hey, we see though, man. We see the cat. We will see. Hey, like it up, sub, y'all, man. Hit the bell, and yeah. All right. Peace.